Earning a reputation for himself. Luckily, he's up, looks fit, well and healthy now.
Hold, go.
Michael Witt to Shane Rodney. It's very much a mixture of Australian experience and London youth. Rodney filling the former of those criteria. So does Craig Gower, who offloads very neatly. Now can they get it wide to the flyer? Dixon is waiting outside. Howell finds Dixon, and Kieran Dixon has scored the first try of this Challenge Cup tie. That's what Kieran Dixon can do. The advantage down the Broncos' right and their left. Scott Griggs playing in the halves today. So much of last season at full-back. Good handler of the football. Fayumu in at dummy half. Here's Lee Gilmore. He's making his 450th appearance in top-grade rugby league. An astonishing record, astonishing longevity from the former Bradford Saints and Wigan man. Brown, good ball this time to Wardle, and Wardle this time has got Murphy, and Aaron Murphy. Kieran Dixon got the opener. Fayumu to Griggs. They can set up camp again here, and it'll be no surprise to see this ball getting switched to this side, because that's where they're targeting. Fayumu. Step inside, this could be another try here. Oh, there's some sloppy tackling, and Huddersfield have got over again. It's another try, and James Child will give the try. About 10 metres out, they've got a couple of tackles left to use here, and that's one of them pretty much wasted. So what can Craig Gower do for the Broncos? If he gets his hands on the ball, he has. Goes to the air and goes towards Dixon. Who knocked that on? Who knocked that on? Is that a try? Cannot afford to have their half-back and string puller leaving the field. He's hobbled off to the left wing. Really, Huddersfield have got to go that way. Surprised to see Robinson coming to this side. To Griggs, to Kevin Brown. Just holding the pass back a little bit. Michael Lawrence charged through half a gap. It closed very quickly. Luke Robinson. They're being examined here, and they haven't got the right answers. Lan Patrick charges through the hole.
Eden might touch it, Tez, you're right.
James Shaw certainly called knock on as soon as it went forward, didn't he? Oh, Danny Brough! Brough has gone through a huge hole. That was simply sensational. That's another try to Greg Eden, but Danny Brough, well, he put it on a silver salver and
through to the next Super League game so that they can get rid of that 18 straight losses tag. That's play on.
Yeah, it is play on, because it went through a pair of hands. And Huddersfield keep hold of possession. They were a little bit fortunate there, to be fair, but Eden was very alert. Johnny on the spot to collect that, and now Brough has prodded one forward, looking for the run of Kevin Brown. Brown knocks it backwards to Griggs. Will play on back to one. It's a try. Luke Robinson has scored. Robinson scores. It was pinball stuff, and Robinson was the pinball wizard at the end of it and goes over. James, winners of this tie, will play Warrington in the semi-finals. At the moment, it looks like being a rematch of the 2009 Challenge Cup final, which Warrington won comprehensively. Griggs looking to be expansive, looking to promote the football now, and Brown just drops that ball off very nicely to Wardle. Good hands here. Brown back in the move. Robinson again. Lou Robinson for 2 tries in 2 minutes, and Robinson rounds off a clinical move from the Huddersfield Giants. That was champagne stuff. Nice for Dixon early on for the Broncos. Nothing since. Dummy run came from Wielden there, but didn't receive the football as Randall went to ground. Now it's Gower. Gower offloads, they're looking for something down there on left-hand side. Chris Melling this time within a metre or so as Huddersfield's defence gets examined, and there's a barrelling run, and is that a try? He's scored 5 times in the Challenge Cup this season. Well, Brough shaped a kick and then spotted half a gap. The offload comes, and Huddersfield keep the ball moving. Jason Chan involved. Still 3 tackles left in this sequence, so the warning lights are flashing red as Kevin Brown offloads, and Wardle offloads, and another try for Aaron Murphy. Aaron Murphy gets his 2nd of the match. Well, there was a certain score for Griggs inside, but you can hardly blame him. These big forwards don't score many tries, Barry, do they? Eden might have a chance here. Jermaine McGilvray has scored! Jermaine McGilvray makes London pay again! And they could concede 50 here today, quite conceivably, as Kevin Brown, who's bossed almost everything down that left-hand side, he's had a superb afternoon, pulling the strings. Eden's come in at dummy half this time. Kevin Brown just drops that ball off. That's simple stuff. David Fayumu will take it forward, and then they can get all their string pullers into the middle of the playmaking area. Robinson is one of those, and just offloaded. There he is, Dale Ferguson. It wasn't the 80-metre run that we thought we'd
you.